JDA. Israeli forces along the border with Gaza are preparing for mass riots by tens of thousands of Palestinians. Hundreds of Israel Defense Forces snipers have been deployed along the fence that separates the Hamas-run enclave from Israel, it reported. Hamas is organizing tens of thousands of people to riot along the border on Friday. The riots this week are for what Palestinians call Nakba Day, or Day of the Setback. It marks Israel's conquest of the West Bank and the Gaza Strip in the Six-Day War of 1967. Participation is expected to be high also because of Ramadan. The bulk of protesters are expected to arrive at the fence in the afternoon after prayers, according to what Israeli army officers told NIT. In addition to soldiers permanently posted at the border, hundreds of troops were deployed there ahead of the event from the Nahal, Golani and Givati brigades as well as special forces. Photographers and drone operators will document the riots for legal and propaganda purposes. More than 100 Palestinians have been killed in recent weeks in clashes along the border, which Hamas labeled non-violent but which featured the hurling of firebombs at troops near the fence and attempts to breach it. Dozens of them died in a single day, May 14, when Hamas organized what it advertised as a March of Return into Israel in commemoration of what Palestinians call Nakba Day of mourning over Israel's creation in 1948 and the exile of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians in the war that their leaders and Arab rulers declared on the Jewish state. Many countries, including the United Kingdom, France, and Sweden, condemned Israel for killing the rioters. The United States blamed Hamas for the violence and vetoed a UN Security Council draft motion blaming Israel. Additionally, Palestinians have burned hundreds of acres of agricultural land near the border by swinging over kites carrying torches and helium balloons. In recent days, the Israel Defense Forces recruited a few dozen volunteers with experience flying drones and other unmanned aircraft to intercept the fire-starting kites and balloons. They have downed hundreds safely, the Israel Broadcast Corporation reported. But hundreds more caused fires inside Israel. The IDF has deployed these reservists also ahead of the Nakba Day protests.